Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now today we're going to cover all kind of alts. Yeah, we've looked at XRP, we've looked at XCN a lot over on the channel recently. So we'll take a quick glance, see what's going on in those particular cryptos, but we'll also take a look at VELO. We'll also take a look at Gala and maybe some others as well. So stay tuned for the charts. But first and foremost, this is the crypto total market cap excluding the top 10 coins. So this doesn't include Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, the other stable coins like USDT that make up the top 10. Okay, again, this is a weekly chart. Now, this obviously is going to be representing coins, for example, like XCN Onyx, going to be representing coins like VELO, it's going to be representing coins like Gala, any other outside of the top 10 coins is representing. And you can see these yellow vertical lines that I've inserted here on the chart. So this is a sort of January going into the bull cycle. So this is occurring every 4 years. Yeah, 2017, 2021, and then we are now in obviously January 25 when this vertical line has been inserted. Obviously we're now in February. We will shortly be entering March and we will be closing out Q1 fairly soon. Okay, so you can see back down here how we've actually ran up. Yeah, we had this massive breakout now. Do you know what I mean? So this actually ran up. This ran up. That is absolutely absurd. This is 2017 cycle, 36,000%. Yeah, obviously XRP was part of that cycle. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was still, was it in the top 10 back in 2017 before it made that 36? I think it made that massive sort of. I think I was going to say 36,000%. This is what this particular move's done. I'm sure XRP back in the 2017-18 super cycle that moved approximately 60,000%. So obviously XRP was part of this sort of cycle. Now I don't know if that was a top 10 coin before it actually got moving. Obviously by the time it hit all-time high at around $3.82 in January 2018, obviously I do believe it actually flipped Ethereum in that cycle. So there we have it anyway. So we've got 2021 as well. January again. This is when the sort of bull market really gets going. For me, the probably optimum sort of time to buy in that sort of cycle there would have been all the way back down here personally. Yeah, you could have got a better entry, but nonetheless, January is pretty much up until I would say sort of November time by the looks of things. And again, over here, this is the current cycle now. So this is the first time we've actually traded negatively coming out of January, moving into February. So it's looking kind of scary. There's a bit of a shakeout, and for me, altcoins, especially outside of the top 10, are lagging massively. So this is a brilliant opportunity to buy. You can see where I've actually inserted this sort of white trend line. So this is acting as support here, which has been playing out since like the beginning of August. You can see here, if you follow my cursor down vertically, you can see the date there, 5th of August. Again, tap there. We get some sort of weekly closes, weekly open on this green candle. Boom. Do you know what I mean? And then we've been trading pretty much down since like beginning of December by looks of things. We've been in a gradual sort of downward slope, if you will. But right now, it's, we're looking at support again. So for me, I do believe altcoin season is about to absolutely pop up here. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised now if, excluding top 10 coins are going to really get shifting. That's not to say the top 10 coins can't shift as well, but ultimately this is just the these are just the charts I'm looking at now. So in my view, it's scary. It's very, very scary. There's a lot of emotions in the market right now, but you got to hold your nerve. We're going to come over to XCN Onyx coin as well, because even that is looking scary. It's just fallen below 2 cents now. So is this a big shakeout? It's down 3% on the day. It does look very, very scary indeed. Let's sort of zoom in here. I can scroll out for you guys. So this was the first bull pennant breakout. This happened on a Thursday. Obviously, we're Thursday today. So we just marked out some of these wicks now because we are literally going into the extreme. Wick down here. We've got 2 wicks down here. Wick here. Another wick. And then we've just wicked into this down here as well. Yeah, I could shift that up a tad. So all of these wicks are catching that sort of support now. So literally XCN is doing the absolute extreme. So again, this is pretty much the extreme analysis over on the Onyx coin, because we are now using wicks here. We've got wick, close wick here, and then obviously we've got the wicks along the support as well. So this is going to the sort of wire, guys. So this has got us coming in now, sort of Sunday, Monday. We could have a fake out, but ultimately, I do believe we are gonna win This is just going to be a massive shakeout in my opinion, because there's no way. I believe, 75, 85% win ratio. I don't believe this bullpen is going to break down. Like I said, if we actually go back over to the others, which I've just add on for you guys, excluding top 10, we are literally at the bottom of this support now. So this is like optimum buy time now for coins that are outside the top 10. Yeah, the TA doesn't lie. The charts are based on algorithms, and for me, XCN is about to explode. I would say, we've called so many different dates, but I can't help the fact there's a lot of manipulation over in XCN. So there's more confluence, like I say, with this particular chart. So this gives me further confidence to hold the bag. Yeah, especially with like XCN and other coins like VELO. So let's get over to VELO, because we've not looked at VELO for a long time. This was a big hit when I first started my channel. I've been going almost a year now over on the channel, and that time's absolutely flown since my first video. So these are the fibs inserted here. We've got the sort of all-time highs there, $1.93. Yeah, could drag that up a tad. There you go. So yeah, you got Fibonacci. Then you got these sort of red tram lines, which is obviously a perfect sort of parallel channel, and that's obviously in like negative price action through the sort of bear market. Then obviously you get this pop here. Now we're creating this sort of rising channel, in my opinion, and it looks as if VELO price is actually resting upon this green support. And not only that, there's also confluential support as well, because we've got the orange fib level as well, which is the 382. Okay, so we're currently resting in the pocket. So for me, I don't believe VELO is going to go any lower now. So the risk to reward ratio on VELO is absolutely absurd. It's going to be, I feel like we're at least going to run up to this 618, which is obviously the golden pocket. 618 is the golden ratio, guys. So that is up at around 10, 11 cent, guys. So from current sort of price action, we are negative of sort of 2 cents. So there's at least a 5x in there. So sooner or later, this thing is going to absolutely explode, yeah. And then you're looking at around 500% from sort of current price action. So that is absolutely phenomenal, guys. 5x your capital with VELO. And that's just the beginning. That's just for starters, guys. Obviously, we have got these other Fibonacci levels as well. We've got the 786. And then obviously, we've got all-time highs as well before we do get to the exciting part where we are going into sort of price discovery. Obviously, $200 is out of the picture for me. I would literally be just targeting all-time highs for VELO for me personally. And then we'll look at, you can tell straight away, yeah, Fibonacci's are very, very reliable, but obviously, we're not expecting, these sort of big numbers, especially with a 1618 fib levels coming in anytime to be hit in this. I know it's going to be a super cycle, but I can't see that being hit this cycle. Yeah, maybe next cycle or the cycle after, but certainly these fibs sooner or later will come into contact. Yeah, whether it be sort of 2030. Or beyond. Do you know what I mean? We're talking like decades, from now, before these sort of price levels are hit. But yeah, certainly up towards like $2. I do believe that is reasonable. That is approximately 100x from sort of current levels. So if you're interested in 100x, maybe add some VELO. Never financial advice, but VELO looking really, really good. Obviously a long-term hold as well. In the short term, like I say, we can get up, run up about 6x minimum, in my view, up to sort of 10, 11 cent. Okay, get that 500%. So let's have a look. Someone wanted to have a look at Gala as well. Gala's looking really good. So we did have this cup and handle playing out. So this is a cup highlighted here. We've got the handle as well. And that's come down all the way down to this sort of bull diamond. This is a bullish diamond, guys. So this is to the rarest chart pattern. So again, similarly, we are literally at the bottom now. So this bullish diamond, where this white line is here, we are literally at the bottom of it now. So what I'm saying is any altcoin outside of the top 10 is a must right now. Yeah, we've gone from Bitcoin. Usually it goes from Ethereum into the altcoins. Okay, in my view, it's gone Bitcoin. XRP is now the leader of altcoin season. Okay, XRP has obviously exploded. We reached over sort of $3. I forget the sort of height. We're going to visit XRP very shortly in the charts. But usually, like I said, Bitcoin, Ethereum, alts. Yeah, this time around, Bitcoin, XRP, alts is going to be rolling into altcoin season now, guys. So again, risk to reward with Gala is absolutely phenomenal. I did expect Gala to break out around sort of 4 cent and start challenging up here, and then obviously breaking out to our sort of fib targets again. So I can quickly plot the fibs again for you guys over on Gala. So I was expecting this sort of 786 around sort of 30 cent. Yeah, you could call it 30 to 33 cents anyway. You know, we're not going to lose any sleep over 10%. So around this sort of shelf sort of region here, which I can mark out for you guys. So anywhere around this sort of shelf would be my sort of initial target for Gala, which again is over a 10x in the short term, in my opinion. Just whether or not if Gala wants to get moving. But as soon as we break out of this handle pattern, what I can do is like kind of zoom in for you guys. Yeah. So this is the handle. Now, I would say we could continue trading sideways up until the sort of end of February. At the end of February, obviously, Gala's going to have to make a decision. So I would expect Gala to begin breaking out in the next couple of weeks, and that will then get us back up to the brim of this cup here. We'll probably run into resistance on this sort of white trend line around 5 cent, anywhere up to from 5 cent all the way up to about 7 cent. Again, we can mark out sort of order areas. So around this sort of price target here, let's just zoom out. In fact, we're going to have to go out onto the daily for you guys so you guys can get a clear picture. Yeah, so somewhere around this sort of order block here, we'll probably run into resistance. We'll probably trade sideways. And obviously April, it's go, go, go. Then that's probably when we start running up the fib levels. And then you'll be touching that sort of 30, 33 cent as maybe you could take profit at that region. 10x, not bad. It's more than a 10x. Obviously, we're trading around 2 cent 2 at the moment, so it's more than a 10x at that point. And obviously, in my view, Gala could potentially get into price discovery despite the sort of tokenomics as well. Obviously, they've been using Gala for rewards ultimately. Yeah, but nevertheless, Gala is really, really good, and he has got the two rarest chart patterns in the whole of technical analysis. So for me, it is a hold at this moment in time. Now let's get over to XRP. I'm not going to cover XDC, guys, because obviously the plans will be landing, the updated plans. I've got them scheduled to come out on Sunday. If there's any delays, I'll let you guys know. Once that's been released, obviously then I can begin working on the XRP as well. There's no rush to get the XRP one out because we haven't got any plans to sell any XRP anytime soon. If you guys are following the plans, obviously, I'm selling, trading, blah, blah, blah. I've got to create content as well. So obviously I'm trading. Disclaimer, I don't hold any XRP at this moment in time, guys. I am in the XCN coin, okay, because I'm looking to run that up to around 20 cent, okay, not sub 20 cent, but around that sort of fib level. Is it around 23 cent or somewhere like that? So anyway, it's about a 10x from sort of current price action. So that's what I'm running up anyway for Onyx, and then I can look to rotate and execute these plans. So this is XRP now. This is where we are now. We were in sort of this rising channel now. So this is where we are. We're kind of in no man's land at this moment in time. I've highlighted this left shoulder head and then the right shoulder forming as well. So right now, I do believe XRP is very, very tough because ideally I'd like XRP to run up to this sort of grey line, which is obviously going to be the strong resistance. Yeah, if we start melting through the grey line, obviously we'll be targeting that sort of fib level at $27. Yeah. Let's just scroll out again. There's that much price history now with XRP. So $27 is our first target with XRP. We have got other sort of exit strategies where I'll be putting in the ratios in which to exit positions, and I'll also be looking at higher targets as well because I do believe XRP will go higher. We'll be using a combination of measured moves. We'll also be looking at sort of flagpole distances. We'll be looking at fractals and some other sort of technical analysis. So that's all in the XRP plan there. We are looking at further gains, guys, and then obviously exiting at the optimum time, in my opinion. Obviously, never financial advice, but if you guys want my opinion and my analysis on when to exit your position, obviously, if you're dealing with tens, hundreds, if not millions of dollars in the market, it's obviously worth the $97 because you will save yourself a lot of money come the end of the cycle, okay? Make sure you're planning ahead. So, yeah, that's theblockbulls.com. Link below in the description for that. So yeah, this is XRP now. Let's just get back into it. So where are we now? 4 hours. 4 hours. Here we go. Like I said, this grey line is absolutely pivotal in my opinion. So naturally, obviously, we've got this sort of continuation pattern here, rising channel. But also, I do believe we're going to retest. I do believe we're gonna struggle. Like I say, Bitcoin XRP altcoins excluding top 10, which I've been showing you in the earlier video. So it's now going to be alt season, guys, in my opinion. So XRP, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, actually, XRP is one of the big boys now, yeah. If it ain't Bitcoin, XRP is number 2, in my opinion, now. Yeah, and it's probably going to come. It'll be coming for Bitcoin's throne. Yeah, I won't be surprised if XRP becomes the number 1 cryptocurrency during this cycle. Okay, not financial advice, but before we get there, guys, obviously it's a long road to get there, and I would be looking at the 200-day. I would have my eyes on the institutional 200-day moving average. So hopefully, like I said, run these altcoins like outside of the top 10. That'd probably be not my non-financial advice. Run sort of VELO up, run Gala up, run XCN up right now. Okay, I know it's scary. Run them up now. And then we can rotate into the likes of XRP in XDC. Not so much XDC because obviously it's not run up as high as XRP. And obviously it's one of the coins that is outside of the top 10. So for me personally, I'm not telling anybody to sell XRP because obviously then you wouldn't be able to follow the HODL plan, okay, and exit your strategy. But if you've got other sort of cryptos, you could be rotating those in. So what I'm saying is you can run these other, excluding the top 10 coins, up in value. Then once we hit those targets, if you subscribe to the channel, then you can rotate all your bags into like XRP and XDC. That's kind of what I'm doing anyway, guys. So like I say, make sure you subscribe. I can keep you guys up to date. But ultimately, that would be a perfect entry for myself around sort of 150 mark. Around here, yeah, where this sort of fib, this 200-day institutional moving average is just about to run into this fib around sort of 150, 160 mark. So yeah, there we have it, guys. That is XRP. I've been the Block Bull. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.